me now, we probably would have never talked again because I would be like, oh, this girl, I mean, I'm literally just talking to her. She's going through my phone. That's a major red flag. What's going on, Team Brett and Mer? We're back with another video.
Alright guys, so today is chapter 4 of our little story time get together that we've been doing on this channel. If you guys want to check out the other ones, I did put together a playlist for you guys, so go check it out. So today we are in chapter 4. Where did we leave off, babe? I think we left off where we stopped talking again.
So we left off when you went to my phone, you saw a message from a previous girl that we were going back and forth. You saw that. I said I missed, well, she said she missed me. I told her I miss her too.
Yeah.
And it wasn't nothing serious. That's where we left off. And you went back to my phone. You got my text. I don't know how you got in my text.
Yes.
So you
and
got
then I sent you packing from my little dorm room.
I think
and that's how we stopped talking.
Right.
You thought, I remember I lost my phone from Six Flags, came back to when you thought you were coming to lay your head. I was like, no, go back to your little dorm room because I saw the messages. So that's where we left off. So how did we get back to talking? Okay, so that, like I said, I saw the messages in his phone that he said he's missing another girl when I was fully transparent with him with the dudes I was talking to on campus and how many dudes I was talking to. Yes, and I was transparent.
I don't think I didn't even ask you for that though.
I know, but I was being honest. I think I was being. But that's honesty.
I know, but so.
And for you, you're gonna tell me you're not talking to anyone when you're.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did. You said you're not talking to anyone, and then I'm looking at your messages. You saying I miss you to someone.
She said she missed me. I said it could have been a friend. What could it be? You didn't see that. I say I love you. You didn't see that. I said I'm feeling you.
Friend.
It could have been a friend.
It could have been. What if?
So you didn't. She didn't even know.
A friend.
Little 19-year-old Merlina didn't even know if that was a friend, if that was a cousin, if that was a freaking sister-in-law. She didn't know none of that. She didn't see any crazy text that was like for her to be acting like. She just saw a girl's name. Let's call her Rebecca or something. And she said, I miss you, and I said, I miss you too. She didn't even ask me no questions. She just started flipping out.
Yeah, because first of all, the first thing that happened with the whole dancing with my friend, I moved on from that. And then now this. You act like we were dating.
You act like we were already in a relationship. I'm getting to know you. Mind you, I don't even know who this girl is. I don't even know her last name. I'm just trying to get to know her. She act like we were already in a relationship. You saw my last name
on Facebook. Don't be playing with me.
Alright, you know what I mean. But
so, anyways, like I was saying, the way we started talking again. How did we start talking again?
So I remember when when I left her room. Couple of days went by. We had like a very mutual close friend that was also dating my roommate, and my roommate and I was like basically kind of like best friend.
Yeah.
She used to come to my room all the time, and she knew about Rebecca.
Okay, let's call her Rebecca.
Let's call her Rebecca. She knew about Rebecca, and she was also friend with Rebecca. And Rebecca used to talk to her about me, and she used to come to my room. Mind you, she's talking to my roommate. She used to tell me about Rebecca, and at the same time, I used to tell her how I feel about Rebecca. Rebecca was a girl. The girl that was talking to me. Girl.
We're making up names. I forgot. Okay, so Rebecca is the girl that I saw on his.
Yeah, message. Let's call her Rebecca.
And then our friend, our mutual friend, because she was my friend. She was cool and all, but we weren't like that close. But she actually, we ended up being roommates in a few years, few semesters down the line. We'll call her mutual friend.
Yeah. So the mutual friend used to come to my room, telling me about Rebecca, and I used to tell the mutual friend how I feel about Rebecca. So I didn't like Rebecca. I told Rebecca I didn't like her, but Rebecca was very persuasive. And at the same time, when you're young, sometimes when a girl's talking to you, you don't want to make her feel bad. So she would tell me some things, and I was like, I really don't like you like that or anything. And I used to tell the mutual friend that in front of Rebecca. Literally, we all three of us used to hang out. I'm not looking for a relationship right now. I'm not feeling the vibe, whatever. And Rebecca used to actually come to my dorm, chill out, whatever. And we never even did anything. I could have slept with her or whatever. But I'm like, if I sleep with that girl, she's gonna catch feeling, and I don't want that right now. Yeah. And I told the mutual friend that. And
so y'all did nothing.
We didn't do anything. Well, we do a little, you know what I mean? But we didn't have sex. We didn't sleep with each other at all. And I'm not the person that that's gonna lie on my wee and say like, yo, you know, I had mad girls, I had mad girl. I'm not gonna do that. I think that's lame. Yeah. So I believe the mutual friend went to Miranda to tell Miranda about Rebecca, right?
Yes. So the mutual friend came to me and said, I spoke to Brenton. I was in his room hanging out with his roommate last night, and he was telling me that y'all not talking no more. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not talking to him because I saw his phone. He was saying to Rebecca that I miss you. She's like, oh my God. And she's like, trust me, he does not like Rebecca. Rebecca is kind of crazy. And trust me, that's my friend, and I can tell you she's kind of crazy. She's really, really obsessed with Brenton. And I'm just like, really? Like, to me, it was just a tiny bit weird because Rebecca and mutual friend, they were actually friends. But I guess it was kind of that relationship where she was, you know, being honest to Rebecca, telling her, girl, he doesn't like you. And she was telling me, I even tell her all the time, he does not like you like that. You need to like leave this man alone. It was to the point where this girl would go knocking on Brenton's door and then running away just so he could come out. Like, that's how obsessive she was. I don't know what he did. He said he didn't sleep with her. So he says, so I don't know what kind of obsession power Brenton put on that girl. But she was upset. But because I even met another girl who is my friend till this day. She was even my wedding, who was roommates with Rebecca. And she still till this day tells me when they would roommates before she met me, how Rebecca would tell her, hey, let's go knock on Brenton's door again. She used to do that with all of her friends, with the mutual friend and with my personal friend. So she was really, really obsessed with Brenton, and even her friends thought it was crazy, but I guess our mutual friend was the only one that was really telling her, yo, he doesn't like you like that. She even went up to me, hey, Brenton actually likes you. He doesn't like Rebecca. So don't pay that no mind. And I was just like, okay, so why did he say I miss you? He was just like, Brenton is a very nice guy. And at that point, she knew. Too nice. Yeah. At that point, she knew Brenton more than I did. I was still getting to know Brenton. I didn't know him from nowhere. So I needed to get to know you because I didn't know you. So I need to get to your phone. So this is my mindset back then, guys. Once again, this is my mindset back then. I do not think like this anymore. I do not go through his phone that much. Like when I was, in my younger days. Now I just, scroll on it if my phone died. Whatever. Anyways, so our mutual friend is just like, girl, I'm the only one that's telling Rebecca that Brenton does not like you. He's actually feeling Miranda. And at this point, people are starting to know that he's feeling me because of how crazy obsessive Rebecca was. So at this point, everyone, like other people, even another person came up to me, I would call her Mary, came up to me and told me, hey, mutual friend is telling you the truth. Brenton does not like this Rebecca girl. You need to give him another chance. And she started, mutual friend was telling me like, Brenton is just a nice kid. He was just being nice. So you know how like Rebecca is just telling him that she misses him. So he just thought it was just, nice to say it back. So he doesn't make her feel bad. Right. That's what she told me.
The reason why
and you told me the same thing afterwards.
Oh, so it kind
of
match.
Yeah.
So the only reason why I told her I miss her back is because I was like, I really don't like you later, but we can be friends. We can be very good friends. So I thought, hey, I'm not on campus. I'm like going to work over the weekend. I haven't seen her like 2-3 weeks. And she said she missed me. I'm like, oh, I miss you too. Kind of like in a friendly way, but I don't know. It seems like sometimes you gotta be rude to girls sometimes.
No, nowadays, this is how Brenton is. Brenton is very straightforward nowadays.
Because of that?
Because of that. he's so straightforward. It's
I almost lost the love of my life because of that. So I'm like, I need to change my mindset. Hey man, hey, go kick rocks. Like, I need to change. Because I was like, I'm 20 and I'm like shy. I'm like, not a player. I'm a very nice person.
Babe, you gotta understand how girls are.
I didn't understand.
First
I
of
was
all,
20.
Yes, you were 20. But think about it. You were 20. Yes, you guys didn't, do the nasty. You guys didn't. But you guys did get close to it, and you guys were like.
And I said no.
And you said no because you're just like, okay, you're not feeling her like that. But
no,
the point is in a girl's mind, you got close to that. and it was kind of like a point she likes you, so of course it's going to be some kind of like, you know, I miss you on that level, not like I miss. No, I don't want to be friends with you if we got close to that.
But she said yes, we can be friends.
After that happened?
Yeah, no, before
after
I said
you guys
that,
kind of got close to getting.
yeah,
you know,
it wasn't even that close. It was just like after like a party, and we were both drunk, and we like started making out, blah 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 blah, and she was a virgin, and I'm like, I don't want to be the one taking your virginity. I don't even like you like that. I was scared, and I knew she was crazy. So I'm like, if I take this girl virginity, I'm done. You don't know what kind of lie this girl gonna tell police on campus if I don't want her back.
She seems very off.
She seemed like she'll make up something if I don't want to be her boyfriend. She'll make up. So I'm like, you know what? I had a couple of drinks, but I didn't drink that much. Yeah. I had two shots, so I'm very like when I drink, I'm very.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I know, like at that age, you just didn't get it. But you gotta put two and two. Girls are like, okay, very, very territorial. First of all, you are getting that close, and then you're gonna tell her you miss her back. Do you think she's saying I miss you because she wants to be your friend, or she understood after that conversation? No, she's saying I miss you because I want to get to that point again, and I want to make sure I finish the job. That's what she's saying it, and then you're saying I miss you back. So of course she's gonna think that you like her, and of course I'm gonna think that you like her, because if I was in her situation, I would think that. So that's why it was kind of like, you know.
Right. But the thing is though, it's like, well, after the girls, you know, your mutual friend talked to you, did you feel like, okay, you kind of like overstepped?
Yeah, I did.
Like over exaggerated.
I did feel like I over exaggerated, and I felt like I shouldn't have gone through his phone. I felt like I should have talked to him more after, when he came back to the room. But after I spoke to the girls, and people kept coming up to me saying, hey, he really does like you, he doesn't like this girl, like he's a nice guy. Then I reached out, I said, hey, spoke to, you know, mutual friend. She told me that, you know, you really don't like Rebecca, can you come, you know, can we talk about it? And that's how we ended up talking again.
So that's how we ended up talking again. Back then, like I said, I was 20. I didn't know. If it was me now, we probably would have never talked again, because I would be like, oh, this girl, I'm literally just talking to her, she's going through my phone. That's a major red flag. So back then I didn't know, so I was like, yo, we started talking again.
Boy, bye with the red flag.
That's a red flag.
You're a red flag.
You're a red flag. I
flag.
didn't even see my freaking password.
I didn't have a phone, and I saw you all, like when I lost my phone at Six Flags, I was looking at over your shoulder all day.
So that's
okay, that sounds crazy.
Yeah, red flag.
I was looking over your shoulder all day because I didn't have my phone. I lost it at Six Flags. So,
but yeah, we started talking again, and I remember we didn't get together like, you know, right away. We didn't like become boyfriend and girlfriend. I remember I was like, yeah, I'm feeling you. I think you're very beautiful. I think you're banging. She was like kind of like push back a little bit.
Yes.
But she still was telling me, yeah, I think you're a very nice person. I really like you too, but I'm crazy.
Yes.
She told me she was crazy.
I know, you remember?
Yes. She told me she was crazy. I'm like, but in
you gotta go like, this guy is.
I'm dumb. I'm mad dumb. First of all, a girl go through your phone, right?
No. First of all, a girl stopped talking to you because you're dancing with her friend.
Right.
And then she goes through your phone.
Right. Then she stopped talking to me again.
Then
and now
she tells you she's crazy.
Bro, you know, when you're 20 and you in lust, you blind like you worse than freaking, who's blind? Yo, you mad blind. She was telling me she's crazy. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, we didn't.
I think I can handle that.
Yeah, around that time, sorry to cut you off. Around that time, while we were, you know, we're getting back to flirty again. Every single time after class, I didn't even want to hang out with my friends. All I wanted to do is I told him, hey, I'm done with classes. Are you coming over? Like, you can come to my room now. Like, every single time after this class, hey, I'm about to take a nap after class. You want to come take a nap with me? Like, literally, it was getting to the point where we were so attached. And this was the end of freshman year of college. So I was getting so attached to him at this.
I don't know.
This was around like finals, around all of that. Like it was ending.
What is it about me that like, you know, making you guys, you and that other Rebecca so attached to me? I don't think I had game or anything. I had no game. It was because like I was so nice.
You were so sweet.
So guys, there
so
are
nice.
girls out there that do love nice and sweet guys.
You were so sweet. I'm like, oh, he's so. You were telling me like, je t'aime. You were like making me feel like, you know, I'm the only girl that you are like in love with. Like
at that time, look at how many red flags I jumped over.
You were so sweet. So anyways, yes, so it was around that time. Even though I really did like him, I felt like I wasn't ready yet because of my past. So I was telling him, hey, like I'm kind of crazy, like, because I know in my past relationship, it's not because of me, he was cheating a lot, but I did act very crazy when I find out he cheated. Every single time he cheated, I would like literally go berserk, or you know. So I would tell him, not those exact stories, but I would tell him, hey, I'm kind of crazy. You know, I just I want you to watch it.
Who says that? Who says that?
For me, I don't know if girls do this nowadays, but I'm very brutally honest. Like I'm just so everything you need to know about me, I'm gonna let you know right away.
Honest.
I was too honest. I told him how many guys I was talking to.
She told me how many guys she slept with. I'm like, well, I didn't even ask that. Like, why do you need to tell me that?
So, I told him that. I told him how many guys I was actually talking to on the campus. I told him who I was talking to, because I'm the type of person, I'm like, hey, I don't want nothing coming back at me saying, hey, how come you didn't tell me you were talking to so-and-so? Or, hey, how come you didn't tell me this and that? I don't like that. Hey, I'm telling you everything you need to know about me. Here you go, open book, boom. His ass, what did he do?
I didn't tell her
He
anything.
kept going after me. And he didn't tell me anything.
I didn't tell her anything about me because I don't think you needed to know. I mean, I wasn't sleeping with women on campus.
Yeah.
If I was sleeping with women on campus and I know you know about those girls, I would have told you. So that, but I didn't get none on campus. I didn't get none on campus. So I'm not gonna be like, but I was talking to a couple girls on campus, but that's pretty much it. Nothing serious because I was so busy on the weekends. I would go back to Boston to work.
Yeah. So after we just kept getting that little flirtatious time frame and all that stuff, it was time to leave campus, and we still didn't make it official yet. We didn't do anything, you know, sexual. We didn't sleep with each other. We did anything
sexual, but we didn't have sex. But other stuff can be sexual, babe.
Okay.
We don't have to go into details.
We didn't do anything, and we still didn't make it official. We still haven't made it official yet, but we had to go. School was over, finals was done, got our grades, we had to go. But we still kept in touch while I was home. I think it was about 3 weeks home into May. We were like, it was getting towards the end of May. Like the whole time I had to go back to my job. He had to go back to his job. He went back to 2 jobs over like after school during the vacation. I had 1 job. Well, actually I had 2 jobs as well. We both had both of our jobs when we went back. And then we still didn't make it official, but we stayed in contact. But if you guys want to know how we ended up making it official, you have to keep watching. Comment chapter 5 down below if you guys want to know how we made it official.
And what happened after that.
Yes.
There's some crazy stuff that happened after that.
In the relationship, this is actually in the beginning of the relationship, that's when he will realize why I said I was crazy.
She's crazy, yo.
Not anymore.
Well, was crazy.
I was crazy. Now I'm the chillest.
Now and then she have a little twitch. Like, oh, she can't go over here.
No.
I'm
the best wife, and before I got married, I was the best girlfriend. Like around the ending of the girlfriend phase, you kind of changed me. But we're gonna get into the how we made it official video and the beginning of our relationship. It was actually very tough. I'm surprised we made it 9 years, almost 10 years. I'm very proud of us, but those are the years. I don't know if I want to talk about them, just because I'm very embarrassed at what I did during the beginning of the relationship. I was very, very embarrassed, guys. But keep on watching, guys. Comment chapter 5 if you guys want to know how we ended up making it official, and then we'll move on to the beginning of our relationship. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the damn channel, y'all, and comment chapter 5 down in the comments if you guys want to hear chapter 5. We'll see you guys in the next one.